Hey there, Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies, and today's video is about business model and constructing offers. This, on one level, seems obvious, but it's been very helpful for a lot of people I've worked with, and so I'm offering it to you. When you create an offer, there's this notion of the sales funnel. Maybe I'll just do a little drawing of this here. So sales funnel. Not a new idea, but it's the idea that there are different levels of things, that you'll have something that's free up here, something that's cheap here, something that's mid-priced, maybe something more expensive, and maybe something premium. That doesn't have to be 5 levels. It could be 2 levels, 3 levels, 7 levels. I wouldn't get too crazy. I think 5 is fine enough. But basically this idea that, at the very top, there's the most people. It's the widest. The most people will get the free thing. That may encourage people to try out the cheap thing. So for example, the free thing might be a video like this. This is free. There's no cost to you. Cheap thing would be an ebook that I've got. Mid-price might be like the Meantime program I run once a year. It's $100. So free, this is say $20 to $40 or something. This would be $100. Maybe the expensive thing would be $300, which would be my niching spiral home study. And then premium would be my mentorship program, which is $400 a month. Okay, so you're probably familiar with this idea that there's kind of a gold, silver, bronze, but there's another way to lay this out that I think is very helpful, just to visually see it and to work through it. Because when people are designing their business model, they often get stuck of, oh man, what do I do first? How do I build it? What I recommend is you always start with the premium level. Start with the most expensive thing. Start with the thing that's going to cost them the most, not just money, but also time and risk and your time too. The thing that will be the most of your personal time. And then you design that premium offer, let's call it the gold offer, for lack of a better term. Okay, so you've probably seen this. So what you want to do is you want to think, okay, this offer will have, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now, what kind of things might these be? What might you include in this kind of an offer? Well, if you go to marketingforhippies.com/premium, you'll see a list of, I think it's at 32 at this point, though it may have grown by the time you watch this video, but a lot of examples of the types of things you could include in a premium program. So you could go through that list, but you probably have your own ideas too, and it may be different if it's a product or a service. And you say, okay, so the gold level has everything basically. It's got all the things. Yeah. And if you sign up for this, then it costs, I don't know, let's just say $10,000 or something. It could be 5,000, 1,000, 30,000, whatever the number is. But this is the premium level. This has everything. Once you've designed this, and this is really important, you've got to design this in such a way that a few things happen. Number one, you're really excited about it. When you look at it, you think, oh my God, this is amazing. This would be such a great package for the price that you're almost like, I can't believe I'm selling it at that price. It's so good. This is so helpful. This is really going to help people solve their problem, get the result they want. But also it's got to be something that it's not just attractive to you, exciting for you, but your ideal client would see it and say, oh my God, that's an amazing offer. Yeah. And not just that you think they would. This means you actually design it, you write it up, and then you start talking to people. And you say, what do you think about this? I've designed this. Is this any good? How does this land? Does this seem like a good deal for you? And the response you're looking for is like, hell yes, from your ideal client. Okay. Then the next thing you're going to do is just work backwards from there. Then you design the silver offer. Now the silver offer, you may say, well, it's got this, and that, but it doesn't have any of these things. And that one, maybe we say, is $2,500. Just pick a number. And then of course the bronze level, well, of course, I suppose we could add the free level here. But the bronze level might only have 3 of them. And the free might just have this one thing, for example, yeah? So this is what I encourage you to do when you're thinking through your business model, is to design the levels of things. So here are the two things side by side, yeah? So it can look like this or like this. And so once you've designed then it's just a matter of making it work. And of course, there's a lot more to it once you've done that, because you've got to figure out how does, this connect to this, and that connect to that, and that connect to that, this connect to this, and how does this all feed back into, all the things, etc. So that's the first step, though, is just designing the structure. Then you can think of how things connect to each other. How do you make sure that people get the free thing, hear about the other things, and so on. Business model is a really important thing. Your profitability as a business does not come from your marketing. It comes from your business model. So there you go. Where'd it go? It's a miracle. Take care, everyone.